Hello. Ugh. Hello, hello. That's not good. My headphones don't seem like they want to work. Well, that's not good. Ugh. I think my headphones are on their last leg, everyone. Let me pull up the chat. What's up, Angel Doge? How are you doing? That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Hello, hello. So I'm trying to mess around with my headphones. I think they're both. think it's the headset itself. Well, that's not good. Huh. I don't think it's the audio. Well, that sucks. Hello, hello. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Hopefully you can hear me. Desktop audio on, microphone on. Well, it's a good thing my goal today was just to kind of rant and talk and yell and scream and such. The cum cup? Cum cup? Perfect. Been waiting for that shit. Hello, hello. Angel Doge, how are you doing? Leonidas, how are you doing? Good to see you. Played some because of Custom Room. Damn, I haven't played this game in a month. Sheesh, feel a bit exhausted. This game will do that to you. This game will definitely do that to you. We have a lot to go over today. There is a lot of things that I wanted to talk about. A lot of things that might not be directly on Capcom Cup, but I still need to talk about it. You know what I mean? How are we doing? We and I. Wherever you guys are in the world. Hello, my name is Kale, as always. Welcome everyone, boys, girls, NBs, everyone in between. Today we're going to talk about the Capcom Cup shit. And I gotta like get a lot off my chest about it because, you know, in a time in the world where everything fucking sucks, it sucks even more that the things that we enjoy suck more. And that is shitty. You know what I mean? It's really awful. And in case you guys did not hear, I'm going to pull up some tweets here. We're going to go over some stuff. By the way, fuck JK Rowling. I think that goes without saying. If you guys are here, then you understand why. He's an awful individual. Hope all the bad things in the world happens to her and only her. Let me see. Let's pull this shit up. I think I had it bookmarked, right? Copy. So, like I said, today will be a Yaps Day. We are going to be discussing basically my view of Capcom, Street Fighter, and like the state of how things are. So if you guys did not see, I might have to adjust that. Perfect. If you guys did not see, Capcom Fighters put out a tweet and it says, the countdown begins. Tickets for Capcom Cup 12s drop soon on October 10th. Starting this season, Capcom Cup 12 finals, which is March the 14th, and Street Fighter League World Championship, March 15th, will stream live via pay-per-view. Free replays will drop on March the 21st and March the 22nd. Pay-per-view tickets will go on sale November 12th. Don't miss the action. Join us live. And as we see here, this is the prices. This is if you want to be there, and this is the pay-per-view. So it's interesting, right? Because the cost live is actually, look, it's significant. But it's really not that far off from like the pay-per-view. It's like they're really, other than being there, like I don't see the incentive. In fact, in some ways, some of the seats are actually like the same or better. Whatever seating this is, however it is, obviously for the finals and for Street Fighter League, it's a lot more, right? But like, just to put it into perspective, 10,000 yen is about $68. To say 8,000 yen, we're looking at $54, and 6,000 yen is about $40. I know this because that is the price of the pay-per-view. Chat, This is not a hot take. This is the most lukewarm. This is the most ice cold take. This is obvi. This is high key. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. It's gross. And it's indicative of, like, in my point of view, big problems to come for Capcom for a few reasons. Before we get into it, if you guys are on the stream over on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And Twitch, as always, make sure to hit the follow button if you guys enjoy my stream and you want to see more of me. So this sucks for a lot of reasons, but I want to talk about the most direct way that it sucks. One, $40 for pay-per-view for Street Fighter 6 is insane. One, to be, like, blunt, the game is not really well liked at the current time. A lot of people have become very disenfranchised with the game. We all enjoy the game for what it is, right? But at the same time, we all hate this game. Like, I feel like if a better game came along, Street Fighter would be fucked, right? It's like if we could find a game that people enjoy about the same, that scratch that same Street Fighter 6 itch, I think Capcom would probably be forced to drop better content. With the price of everything going up, especially in the States, did it just freeze? You tell me. Is it frozen? On my end, nothing froze. I have dropped zero frame. With the price of everything going up, it's like, obviously, people have a lot less income to work with. On top of it, this takes away a lot of the community. This is like, I'm not going to act like this is like, it's not a direct attack on the FGC. I'm not going to act like that. I'm not going to act like it's, you know, esports versus the FGC. But in some ways, I have to say that. Because this takes away the community aspect of it. Yes, I could invite, you know, a few cats over. We all put in cash and blah, 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 right? We could do that. But it's 2025. We don't do shit like that. You know what I mean? It's also Street Fighter 6. None of my friends want to get together to watch this game. The last event that I watched, I like left halfway through because I was fucking just tired. I was tired and bored. As much as I enjoy this game. Another big aspect of this is the fact that, not for nothing, it's like a big part of my point of view, a big part of my stance in this game has always been drop some content, make me take out my wallet. I want to pay for content in this game. I want to give cash to Capcom to use for shit in this game to help me enjoy the game and such, right? But instead of dropping content, Capcom has decided to not drop some content and then just ask us to pay for shit that we already got. Understand, this is not a new league. This is not a new event. This is not new shit. All they did was gatekeep shit that we all looked forward to seeing. Yes, I did. If this was a new event, if this was, I don't know, friggin' an annual event called Shmivo, I mean, it would be bullshit, of course, but I wouldn't be as mad, right? If they were like, this is like a premium event, big prizes, it's gonna be a big deal. We're working with a direct partner, so like, you know, we kind of have to do it. It's an agreement with that partner. Like, if they worked with like the Japanese government, right? And it was specifically going to be through them, and that was part of the agreement, I would understand it. Buenos. No hablo español. Lo siento. howdy. If they were working with a government and like that was part of their agreement, I would understand. It would suck and I would have a lot of the same views, but I would also understand. It's kind of like if you remember the Ninja Turtle stuff, where people were mad because they had to spend $15. I did not spend that amount of cash. I refused to spend that amount of cash. That is too much cash for an avatar. But I also defended them because I said they're doing a collaboration with Paramount, I'm assuming, is who owns Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let me find out. Who owns TMNT? Nickelodeon, which is owned by which is owned by Paramount. So like I would understand that, right? If it was like, oh, we gotta charge this much because we have to pay, you know, that side of it too. I would understand that. As far as I know, this is a Capcom event, and like they're just going to pocket the cash. Now, it could go to the live event. Like, they might have additional costs or something, and I understand that, and I'm sympathetic to that. But I'm going to come back to this in a second once we talk about, like, the person-to-person shit. But that's not my fucking problem. Right? If I say to y'all, chat, you guys will never have to pay a dime to watch this stream here, right? And then in a week, I'm like, I gotta start to charge y'all $20 a pop because, you know, I moved into a new spot and rent had went up. So I have to gatekeep the shit that you usually have. That would be a dickhead move. What you're supposed to do is offer additional value. And I'll make this point here. I don't think I have this queued up, but let me see if I could find. I don't know if I saved this as a bookmark. Tomorrow comes today. I think I replied to someone about it, as I have like the most nonsense on my fucking feed. I can't show y'all my feed because I'm afraid that like y'all are gonna fucking, you know, judge me based on the shit that I be hitting like on and stuff. But peep this, chat. This person here wrote some real shit. Maybe you could release costumes, colors, and stages for $40 instead, like they did in Street Fighter V. Paying for in-game content is a better alternative than pay-per-view. Excuse me. And it does not gatekeep the Capcom Cup for fans outside of EEUU. I don't know what that is in Japan. I know I probably am showing Sato Cine. Oh, interesting. Why is it EEUU? That's weird. Okay. But yeah, in Street Fighter V, they did this shit with Evo, right? Where like you could pay cash and you would get costumes, which were fucking dope. These costumes were gas, right? You got a stage, you got colors, you got the whole pack. Gave you 3 costumes. The mystery CPT the costume, I believe, if I'm correct, was based on who won it. They gave you a stage, 2 titles, and a color for all the characters. So for $40, you know, it was overpriced, you know, still, but at least you got something. We don't know what the production is going to be for it. We're still gonna have to see ads. Like, let me be like 110%. Do you think having this, do you think by paying this amount here like I could pay the 4,000, right? The 4,000 yen is probably going to be like what, $30 or so. Let's see, 4,000 yen to 27. This is $7, right? It's like, be for real, chat. Do you think that you're gonna have to pay a price to see the Capcom Cup, right? Do you really think you're not gonna get ads? So not only are you gonna have to pay, you still are gonna have to hear the same 5 ads over and over with JP's theme on loop. It's still gonna like, Capcom Cup was always a shit watch. These events, they're only fun to watch because of what you get to see, like with the gameplay. In between games, it's usually not fun to watch. There usually is a huge wait. There's usually a shit ton of ads. On top of it, they always do this thing where like they don't have enough because of content in between games. So they'll just go to a screen and be like, more games in 5 minutes, and then what's with like 5 minutes of dead time. It's one thing if the shit is free, that you don't show me shit. But if I gotta pay for shit and there's gonna be dead air, suck my fucking dick, Capcom. When you have to pay for something, typically you usually don't get ads, and you usually get value for what you pay for, right? When I go to see a movie, I gotta watch ads, but that's part of the movie experience. You're paying for not just the content, but you're paying for the fact that you get to sit in like some comfy chairs, right? With a giant ass screen. You get to use their shit. I get that. You know what I mean? But I'm at home in my chair looking at my screen, and all you give me is access to a stream. Nothing else. We're talking about right now, to watch a Capcom Cup, you'll have to pay a price. It's going to be pay-per-view. So if you want to watch this shit, you will have to pay at least $27. With the replay being free after like a week. It's insane. And they're, again, why? They want your money. For whatever reason, they want you to pay for it. I don't know why. But they want your cash. Respectfully, I'm gonna like say a few things, right? One, they want your cash, and they don't want to offer you anything extra from last year. That's the part that I find egregious. That's egregious. Excuse me. Is the fact that from Capcom Cup from this year to Capcom Cup of the next year, there is no additional value. You are not getting anything extra. You are paying to watch the shit that you've already gotten. Get that motherfucker out of here. Suck my dick. Suck my dick all the way from the back. Por favor. You are not getting anything extra. They are taking some shit that they've given to you in the past for free. True. And they've gated it behind not even a reasonable cost. Look, chat, if it was $5, I might not even say shit. If it was $10, I might not even say shit. But $40 for the bundle, or $26 just for a Capcom Cup, is fucking crazy. I'm assuming maybe it's because they're going to run shit off of Twitch. right? Meaning you can't watch it on Twitch, right? So they're going to do their own shit. Look, let me be 100% chat. If they offered me like additional features on the stream, like Overwatch had did this shit, right? Where like you would have the teams, and with Overwatch, it's 5-on-5 or 6. It's 6-on-6, and you have a person who does the cast, meaning they will swap in between views. But Twitch, low key, used to have this the functionality where you can actually swap to the POV of the player. I thought that was cool as hell, right? That was cool as shit. If we get something along those lines, I could feel it being just justified, where it's like, oh, you get access to their camera, or everyone has to like wear a camera so you get to see their POV. You know, if there was additional content that you see, like if they allowed you to do it for free on Twitch, but if you paid the amount, you didn't get advertisement, you got interviews, you got documentaries, like you got something premium, I would say that's fine. $40 is a lot, but keep in mind that price is for both the Capcom Cup and it's for Street Fighter League, right? That's only for like if you want both of them, which I would not, right? The price if you just want to see finals. Wait, can you not? Wait, timeout. Am I reading this wrong? I'm assuming so, Naruto. Is there no way to watch the qualifiers and like the weekdays and shit? Will that be run? Will they have that for free? Yes. Okay, cool. So the group stage and stuff will be for free, right? You can still watch that. So you can watch the group stages and stuff all for free. That's cool. Fine. But to see the finals, that's fucked. It's fucked for a lot of reasons. One of which is like, I understand that what they're trying to do is they're trying to hook you into something and then charge you for it. I'm assuming so. But it probably will be the finals will probably be on a different day, right? It probably won't run all the way through because this is like a 3-day event or something. So again, if they were offering additional value, I wouldn't care as much. What all they're doing is gatekeeping you. And the point I was trying to make is like, if you're like saying like, if you're saying that like, oh, we have to, like we went to a new spot and we have to like cover the cost or something, you know what I mean? I would say, well then don't go to a new spot. Get something smaller. The last point I want to make about this section of it is I want to talk about Overwatch, right? First things first, esports is bullshit. Esports is absolutely bullshit. And the reason why I say that shit, if you're not a top dog, you're losing money. That is just the absolute truth of it. If you're not Dota, if you're not League, if you're not fucking Fortnite, you're losing money. It's just not profitable. As a function, people don't care that much. But when you have like big names and like big games like for Fortnite and shit, Call of Duty, like all that shit doesn't make cash. And we see it with Overwatch.
what happened was they had a game that was good. They had a game that people liked. But Bobby Kotick said, oh, we can make a league and I can sell teams and such, like, you know, sports and shit, to all my rich friends and shit. And this will pop off and people will, like, go to games and blah, blah, blah. It's like, you're talking to dorks. You're talking to, like, gamers. We fucking sit in. Like, yeah, it would be cool to go to, like, you know, Capcom Cup. Absolutely. But, like, not cool enough that I would fucking pay for it. Like, very few of us get to do that shit because it's expensive. So trying to cash out too quickly is always a big mistake. And I know this in some way. Trying to expand too fast can be bad. I'm going to tell you guys a story about my content, right? So Street Fighter 6 dropped, and compared to where I was before the game dropped, I popped off. Like, first 2 months, I think I got like 10,000 new subs and shit, right? Awesome. I was super proud of it. I had plans within the year to quit my job, right? I want to do this full time. Obviously, it's very, very hard, right? So I have a dog in the fight. I want this shit to be good. Why? Because this is what I want to do with my time on Earth. This is what I want to do. The reality is that one day I will get sick. One day I will die. What do I do with the time that I have? I choose to make some content and talk to you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy the game as much as I do, and then, like, play the game and find purpose in it like I do. That's my goal. And, like, I had this really good idea, and I still think it's a good idea, but I wanted to do a reality style show for Street Fighter. Not like actual live stuff, but, like, I want to do a bigger production thing. So I made that series Give Me Them Points. And I did that too early. I thought I could do it alone, and I could not, right? So what I ended up doing was burn myself out, and I cannibalized my content because I tried to grow too fast. It was hard to come back. I actually don't think my channel ever did. Last year, I dropped the channel Big Nasty Kale Yaps. So stuff like this, where I would, like, just go on rants and stuff and talk about it, would go to there. Unfortunately, although I do think it's a good idea, and although if I ever got bigger, like if this channel ever hit like 100,000 views, I probably would start to do that more. Because I could pay a person to do it. But I tried to do that, and I burned myself out. And my channel has never recovered. It's been like a year, and, like, it's been tough. I tell that story because that's what esports does to a fucking game. A game will come out, people will like the game, the creators will go, oh shit, people really enjoy the game, they watch this shit, so you know what? Let's make a league. And they put all this cash into the shit. They definitely are not going to get their cash back. So then it's just a full loss. And then they're like, well, I guess we got to cut back on the game now. No one asked you to do the esports shit. The thing about tournaments back in the day, it was community ran for the most part, right? So, you know, there might have been a cost for Capcom and such, but it's not like this. It's like, I remember hearing from people like Big E, not the wrestler, L.I. Joe and shit. Like, you know, it takes a lot to throw this shit. That's why there was only like 1 or 2 per like year. But it was run by people outside the community. Sorry, it was run by people outside the company. It was run by the community. But now everything is run through Capcom. So all the costs have to go through Capcom. So they have to make their cash back. But the question that I would have is, if it's going to be at the detriment of the game, we don't want it. Like, we want it, great. But if you say to us, hey, like, chat, answer me this. Type 1 if you prefer to have Capcom Cup Thursday 13, or would you rather get 3 times the amount of skins that you would have to pay for? Press 2 for that one. 1 if you want the tournament, 2 if you rather have in-game content. I'm hitting 2 every time. Of course it's 2. You don't even have to press it. It's obvious. If Capcom dropped, where is it? This is, I think it was in my replies. If Capcom did this shit, and sorry, I don't use X all that much, so I actually don't, I'm forgetting how to use it. If Capcom said today, hey, what we're going to do instead, we're going to charge you $40, but you get a stage, 3 costumes, some colors, and some titles, everyone here would probably buy that shit. Like, actually, let's say they were able to get like 1 in 50 of those that play the game to spend that cash for it, they would be better off than like 1 in like 10. Sorry, 1 in like 100 trying to fucking watch a tournament that we don't even own. It's pay-per-view. I don't even have rights to it. It's not like I could like download it or something. It's bullshit. You're telling me that you cannot drop some content for a whole year. Chat, a whole year. They dropped Outfit 3 December of 2023, I believe. We're going on like 2 years. Where's Outfit 4? Like, what are we doing, dog? They just started to give us some colors. They just started. The jury one was a collaboration. They dropped the beach shit, which is a great start. But it's about to be October. Where's the Halloween shit? Where's Street Fighter? They're just too slow? It's not that they're too slow. They just don't want to drop content for whatever reason. And like, I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt and say like, well, maybe it's because, you know, they just don't have the, you know, they don't have the funds. It's like, so you can rent out a fucking arena, hire all these hands, do all this shit, but you can't make shit? That's crazy. Like, what's crazy about it is they announced that shit. They announced that shit online. Imagine those who don't go online and shit. Is there a way to like watch it in game? That would be cool, right? If you could watch it from like your browser in game. That would be cool. I came here for a reason, right? So, costumes. Outfit 4 for some of the cast, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So if I want to buy this shit, chat, how much cash is this? It's 50 coins for every $1, right? So it's $6 a pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To get all of this, correct me if I'm wrong, it's $42. Am I right? But it's not even that, because I can't just buy them outright. I have to fucking go down here. 300, 3 times 7, 21. I would have to buy this one here. How much is this? Let me not show this, right? Oh, this is the tune. I would have to spend $54 to buy all of these outfits. Am I right or am I wrong? It has to be right, right? Cancel transaction. $54. Maybe I could buy this one here, right? Hold on. Yeah, $54. Suck my dick, Capcom. You're telling me that, like, this is shit that this is the shit that I fucking can't stand, right? I said this to y'all once. Have any of you guys bought any of the outfit 4s? Obviously, you can see I have not, right? When I go back to playing Aki, I probably will buy this one, right? If I go and play Kimberly, I probably will buy it. If I go to play for them, you care more for Avatar? Oh, interesting. But like, if I play any of them, I'll buy it. So they'll get fucking at most like 12, maybe $18 off of me. Chat, if they offered all of these skins here for $30, I would just buy them all. Done. Done, 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 done. If they offered me a discount for buying all of them for a package, I would just buy them all. Done. Not even a question. If they said, Kale, go into your wallet, take 30 hard-earned American, New York, Long Island dollars out of your pocket and give it directly to us plus tax, so you would be paying $32.20, something around there, right? I would do it. Not even a question. But no, they want to fucking gouge the shit out of me. $6 a pop, no bundle, and on top of it, I can't just buy it. I have to buy fighter coins, which means I have to buy more than I need to buy this. I can't just buy what I want. I have to buy the coins, so I have to spend more than what the items are actually worth. So they're like, how can we get people to buy more shit? Fix your practices. Stop gouging. Like stop the bullshit. Like, it's actually starting to get fucking annoying. It's actually starting to piss me off. Right? The fact that, like, I can't just buy them for $6. I can't just say, here's 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 30, $42, right? I can't just give them that. I have to give them $54. It's so stupid. Right? It's such bullshit. There's no way to buy that easier. That's so crazy. Maybe if I were to buy, what is this? 25 bucks. 25 bucks. Buying all three of these would give it to me, I believe, right? 25, 12, 37. I would have to buy all three of these, I believe, right? 5, 12, 17, 24. I might just, I bet you if I bought all of these, I still would be short. I would probably have to do something like 2 of these, 1 of this, and 1 of this. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. If there's ever a time where a person wants to give you cash for something, don't make them jump through hoops. Don't make them jump through hoops to give you cash. Why do I bring up this shit? Well, because if they just gave us some because of content and stopped like bending us over for shit, we would be paying for shit. This game already has us hooked. It's crazy. Like, hold on. A friend of mine just hit up Twitch. Twitter. She just hit up Twitter. I always forget what she changed her name to. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This year. Yep, copy. Yo, why do they not give it to me? She wrote, I enjoy pressing buttons on it, but I truly think Street Fighter 6 might be the worst fighting game of all time. Chat, we fucking hate this game. But this game has the fucking sauce. They figured out the fucking cheat code to make us addicted to it, though. They found out how to make us want to play this game. They found the code. They figured it out. We're addicted to this dumb shit. So they make us want to play the game. We play the game, and we're like, can we have more? And they're like, no. Like, what the fuck? Here we are going like, can you please give us some more shit? And they're like, no. They're like, okay. Well, if you don't want us to fucking play the game, fine. They're like, no. You want to play the game. Okay, fine. So you're not going to give us shit. We're going to play it. So, you know, now what? They're like, and we want you to pay more for shit that you already got. Look how dumb this shit is, chat. Nero the Boxer writes, so I qualified. My friends, family, my workmates, and other people have to pay to see me play. This is the most ridiculous thing I have seen over the years. Think about that, chat. You work your ass off to be the best of your region, to rise the fuck up, and you tell all your friends, and they're like, where can we watch it? And you're like, you got to pay $40 to watch it. That sucks. My mom would pay it. My cousins wouldn't. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's so stupid. I think I have another post I wanted to say. I wrote in this tweet here, the audacity to have a game that people are falling out of love with dropping a subpar amount of new content and then charging to watch Capcom Cup. It's supposed to be a celebration of a game. Anyway, my lumberyard is popping off. Let's go. This is what I've been playing, chat. Mobile fucking games. This is the shit that I've been playing. Take note, chat. People wail in this game. Motherfuckers got me, chat. Yo, they fucking wail in this game. What are we doing? That's crazy. The mobile guy. Yo, I'm old, son. Like, I'm old as shit. I'm super old. Chris G says, and I don't always agree with Chris G, right? It's like rare that I do. Me and Chris G, I do not like him. He doesn't know I exist. Fine. I'm not a huge fan of him, right? He writes, on the real, all Capcom has to do is give us a bikini set for all the men. And they'll make so much money. And next year's Capcom Cup will be $10 million. And they'll have enough money left over for Daigo's beer run. Instead, they on some nonsense. A rare time that I agree with Chris G. It's crazy. It's like the rare time that I agree. Capcom has made me agree with Chris G. That's how fucked up they are. Right? They have made me agree with Chris G. We are fucking in like horrible times, chat. This is what it's about to be, chat. If I pay the $40, I'm just gonna stream my glasses and y'all watch it in the fucking in my glasses, yo. Fuck that, yo. I'll pay it, and I'll find a way to do this shit, chat. Get fucked. Get the fuck fucked, yo. It's crazy to me. Hold up, a controller like the dude restreaming the UFC? Yo, facts, right? Facts. Yup. Pretend I'm playing the game, yo. Yup. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Ultimately, chat, my whole view has always been, I want to play a game that feels alive, that feels like there's new things on the way. Shit that I can be hype about, right? Think about how hype we all are for Viper, right? We're all hype for Viper. New shit gets us hype. Absolutely. And like, for the most part, it's like, I want that more. I want more of that shit. I want to be hyped more of the time.
You look like you're in good shape.
Verdani Asadotir. Hopefully I said your name right. Probably not. I apologize. Deep game, chat. I talk about Overwatch a lot. Because when people talk about how shit the game is, I always say shit like, yeah, the game might have been shit, but it's actually kind of like cool now, right? Overwatch dropped new skins. These are all shop skins. You have to pay for all of these. Look, these might not be your style, but they dropped 3, 6, 9, 12 new skins in the shop alone for this one season. 12 skins, and they're gorgeous. They said once, it takes about, I think they said a year to come up with skins, right? And that may be true from cause of concept and blah, blah, blah. Dude, people pay for these skins. And if these skins aren't for you, season 19 might be, but at least you have something to look forward toward. That's the point. right? Is the fact that like there's always some new shit to look forward to. I don't think you can say that for Street Fighter. Especially since like I would always be like, yeah, you know what? You should be a little bit hype because eventually they're gonna drop the costume for, you know, blah blah blah. Except it's been literally 18 months. You paid for the Jill skin? Of course. These skins are nice. Capcom always drops cool skins, and you're like, this is dope. Can we have more of it? No. Now, the problem is, and I think the thing that, like, I haven't seen anyone talk about or ask about, and a person up top had asked, like, why, right? Did y'all like the Persona 5 skins? I like them, but I'm not a fan of Persona 5. Like, I'm not against it, but, like, it's not, like, my thing, right? Like, it's not, like what I'm into, so, like, you know, it's not, like, completely it for me. You never see you coming. Right? So it's like, skin's nice. I don't get the reference, so it's not a big deal to me. Skin's nice. It's Life Weaver, you know, great. I don't really get the skin, right? This is nice. I know who Joker is. Like, cool. But again, I don't know these characters. But if you're a fan of this, then, like, cool. Remember when they dropped the the fuck was the collab with Street Fighter? It was, damn, what was it? Shit. It was the something X something skins. Shit. I remember. Damn. No, for Street Fighter. It was it was this skin here. Your skin, right? I think it was. Like, what event was this? Spy X Family, right? Right? It's like they did this collab, and it was cool and all, but it was specifically just for the avatars. Chat, would y'all have paid for a costume of Chun-Li in this outfit? I don't even play Chun-Li, but I would be buying that shit. I 1,000% would have paid for it. Thank you. Appreciate it. I definitely would have. Are you kidding me? But no, they gave us avatar ship. Overwatch did a better collaboration for Street Fighter than Street Fighter has ever done. That's pretty cool. But my point is, like, you know, people were hyped for that event and were super disappointed when they realized it was avatar only. Like, they were super pissed off about that shit. Like, that's my point. It's bullshit. So, you have to ask, like, why, right? It's like, why does Capcom not drop these things? The thing that people don't want to talk about is Capcom probably can't produce it. They probably don't have the cash to put time and cash into these kind of things. That's the part that people excuse me, don't want to talk about, they probably can't. What's up, The Bread Show? You made it to Iron 3. Congratulations. The reality is that they probably cannot afford to pay people.
The Bread Show's rating with a party of 2.
Hey Raiders, how are you doing? Thanks for coming through. My name is Kale. I am a jury player, but we are not playing today. We are ranting about Capcom's really bad decisions when it comes to cash. But hopefully you guys will stick around. Hopefully you had a good stream. Congratulations on the Iron Run today. Good shit. The reality is that Capcom probably can't afford to pay to put out good skins more frequently. That's the reality of it. Because if they could do it, they would. There's no reason not to. So the question that I have is that true? Because any answer they give me is bad. If you're saying that they can, but they don't, that's bad. If you're saying they can't because they don't have the staffing, that's bad. If they say like, oh, well, we tried to and you guys didn't buy it. I'm like, yeah, because you overcharged us. That's like bullshit. I said it, you know, that like, if you're telling me my only option to buy these skins are going to be to pay more than what they're worth, that's bullshit. They could still be learning their engine. That's still not a good answer, though, because they dropped these outfits. They dropped outfit 3. Dog, these outfits are gorgeous. Like, not only are these good skins, right? This Marissa one this is the best skin that they've ever dropped in any game, in my point of view. In any Street Fighter that I have played, this is the best DLC outfit they have ever dropped. These outfits are gorgeous. They have detail. They're really good. And it's not that they can't, because when Ed dropped, when Ed dropped outfit 3, right? Whenever the character, like a new one drops, they always come out with an outfit 3, outfit 3, outfit 3, outfit 3. It's not that they can't. Outfit 4 for jury. This is a good skin. Disappointing, true, but it was a good skin. Side note, chat, a different BGM will play during the walkout scene. I didn't know that. Wait, is that true? Oh, I don't have the music on, right? Audio. That's so cool. That's so good. Wait a minute. All right, relax, nigga. Like, come on. That's so good. That's actually cool as hell. Two things. One, make more skins that do that. Right? make more skins that do that. Two, and this is a weird one. Allow us to have the walkout online, or have the option to do it. That would be cool. Yeah, it's like it's not that Capcom can't do it. There's so many things that they could monetize. If they dropped a VFX pack for, I don't know, $3, right? That with jewelry, you can change the color of her fuhas. I'd buy it. I use a mod for it. I use a mod for it, but I definitely would buy that for $3. Done. And all they got to do is make an option to just allow me to change it. I'm sure Capcom will get it when Riot shows and shakes their lunch money. Yo, I almost timed you out, Chamber. I actually did. Man, shut up. Like, look, Riot right now, costumes are gonna be cool. Absolutely. I will agree with you. We dap up, right? But that game looks fucking dog shit. I'll check it out. Oh, there is a fucking fly in here. God damn it. That game looks awful. I hope it's good. I hope it shakes up some stuff. I'm not saying that Riot's is gonna win out, right? Yeah, no. I feel you. But that game looks dog shit. But like, again, I would pay cash for shit. 100%. Give me like, this is cool. The walkout shit's so dope. The walkout shit is so dope. It's just one of those things where I want to fucking... You like it? Fair enough. Cool. I played it. I did not. I have not liked... The game feels like it lacks polish. And that's how I felt about Valorant. Hey, look, I'm not trying to yuck your yum. You know what I mean? So, how does this all tie in to the topic at hand with the Capcom shit? I'm not trying to yuck your yum. You definitely can enjoy it. I'll probably play it. How does this tie in? I would gladly pay $26 for some costumes, stages. I would pay $40 for costume, stages, colors. But instead of putting work in, Capcom has decided to charge us for shit that we already have gotten. We already got this from last year. Yeah, it has, like I'm sorry, it has to be that. It has to be. But most likely it's probably like a different standard for the cultures, right? Capcom has always been a company that like, hey, we drop a game, that's it. Enjoy the game. And that's cool. That's just not how the businesses are run now. Look at Marvel Rivals. I hate that game. I did not enjoy that game at all. It's like fun here and there. It's fun to get into like a voice chat with a bunch of friends and shit. But those motherfuckers are farming with their skins. They're fucking farming. They're fucking cooking with the skins. It's insane. Every week I see a new skin and it's all fucking fire. It's all cool. It's all dope. Like, I get it. Like, the game is not for me. Gooner game? Sex is the oldest profession. I don't knock the fucking. I don't knock it. But I'm also here to watch out for the youth. And I know that people are fucking like porn pilled, and it's getting bad. It's getting real bad. That's me saying fucking, you know, person who has a lewd site, who grew up with porn and shit, love porn, blah, 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 right? But like, even me, I'm like, this is a bit much. The fact that you could make a Twitter account and get the most fucking ridiculous, depraved fucking porn, and like, there's no locks. It's crazy. It's not a Gooner game. It's just the costumes are fucking wild. I'm going to see if I could pull up some. All right, these are all the skins, right? Let's see. Costumes. Let's see. How much does this skin cost? 20 bucks? This skin costs 20 bucks, chat. Look, I'm going to keep it a stack, right? You might say that costs too much. It shouldn't cost that much, blah, blah, blah. Look. I did not buy this skin, but when I saw this skin here, no. Yeah, I guess it was this one. When I saw this skin here, I was like, take my fucking money, dog. It's like, stop playing with me. Yeah, no, but like the value comes down to the person. Understandable, right? 110%, right? But I would pay 20 bucks for this skin. I love me some Squirrel Girl. What the fuck do you mean it's not supported? Nigga, I just watched the last one. Man, shut the fuck. Yo, play this shit, B. Yo, you wildin'. Ah, suck my dick. Yo, what are we doing? Load this shit. Oh my God. The first one they dropped for her was, this is her default. Oh my, we just watched the video, dog. Stop playing. Oh, is the server down? Is that why? But yeah, these costumes are fucking gorgeous, yo. Come on, chat. And we're bitching about like a $6 skin. $6 is not bad. That's not the point. $6 is not bad. It's the fact that I can't just spend $6. I think this website's down. Yeah, see. Yeah, the site's down. Like, come on, these fucking outfits are fire, yo. Some of the MVPs they may kind of have the sexual appeal. Absolutely. They know their audience, and that's fine. But what I'm trying to say, chat, is we just looked at a walkout for jury, right? and the audio was different. But what if for that outfit she had a different walkout? And like you might say, like, Kale, I think you're asking for too much. It's like, I don't think so. That's what I expect from games these days. Play of the games, NVPs, all that shit, some kind of customization that makes me enjoy the character more. Why is there not like match start options, right? You know, when she comes out and she goes, time to play. Why can't I choose other things? Nowhere to run. Like, can I change what she says? Can I pay for another outfit? Like, another animation? That would be cool. This outfit's gorgeous. Can I fucking watch a video? This is so dope. Come on. Anything. Give me something new. Allow me to change the drive impact shit. Like, these are all things that y'all would fucking pay for. And I know y'all would. Expecting too much is the worst. Absolutely. It's crazy. It's the worst excuse when I'm saying I would pay for it. Like, this skin here went double fucking platinum, chat. Is that it? I think it's that one, all right? Like, I didn't even know all these skins were in the game. These are all fucking fire. This skin here went double fucking platinum, yo. Look at this. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? This skin is gorgeous. Get the fuck out of here. And you can't say shit like, oh, it's a Gooner game. You can't even say that shit, chat. You can't. Yo, Capcom doesn't even have fucking anything to say. They dropped this outfit. Praise be to Capcom. Capcom, my main damie. Dogs out. Booty out. They dropped this outfit. They can't even say shit. I wish I could find out how much they made off this shit. I wish I could find out. You can't even say this game isn't a Gooner game. They dropped this shit. A big ass feet. You can't even say shit. More of this. Give us more shit. I'm not for like overly sexualizing the fucking game. Absolutely not, right? I'm gonna keep it of like an absolute stack. There's a level of it where I'm like, but a summer outfit, all right, cool, bet. You know, I'm gonna let them fucking rock. You know what I mean? Cool. If this was all the time, I would go, all right, nigga, like, come on, like, chill out. But like, at least this is something. But again, where's the summer budget bundle? Charge me $40, give me all the skins and a new stage. Done. I would have bought that shit. Not even a question. Where's the Gooner outfits, yo? You can't say that people don't want it. You can't say that shit. Hold on a second. Where is this shit? Hold on. I'm gonna fucking do this shit on the low. Hold on a second. I'm gonna prove a point, chat. I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Give me like 3 minutes. I'll talk on the low about it. Shout outs to Hanma though, my goat. Where is it? All I'm saying is Capcom wants us to pay $40 for a fucking pay-per-view, right? Which is bullshit. They want us to pay $40 for pay-per-view. I forgot where my mods are. Is it on the G drive? Nah. It can't be there. Options, mod folder. It is on the G drive. That's crazy. Good thing I could do that. Mod list. Refresh mod list. Fury. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Swimsuit. We had to go in there and like mod our own swimsuit, yo. That's crazy. Oh, Street Fighter is running. My bad. My bad, homie. Yeah. We had to go in there and get our own fucking mods and shit. That's crazy, B. How y'all feel the only Geef is getting is skin 4? Jury has a skin 4. Like there's a few more cats that have a skin 4, fine. And I prefer them dropping more outfits more frequently. Do I really have to update? I do actually. I'm okay with them not dropping outfits for everyone. I prefer them dropping like 5 or 6 of them at a time. And just having like 1 or 2 that they drop here and there. I prefer that. 110%. I prefer them to drop 5 or 6 of them. Like what they should do, chat. Here's what they should do. Every time that they update the game should be when a new character drops. So when Sea Viper is out, they should have a balance patch, new costumes, and it should be a new season for the phase, right? It should be a new phase. Every time that they drop a character, they should drop a shit ton of content. That's on God. If you like this idea that they'll drop a balance patch when a new character is not in the game and then they'll drop a character afterwards is so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. Why wouldn't you just drop the character at the same time? Why should the players have to go and add these things? It makes no sense. Like, this should take no time. Not even no time. But, like, this outfit, it's really nice. But, like, to keep it a stack, like, I expect them to put this out for Halloween. You know what I mean? This outfit's cool and all, but, like, where's, like, the outfits for Halloween? Just saying, yo. But, like, look at this outfit. It's so cool. It's so nice. But why should, like, other people have to mod this? I think what they should do is they should do a pack where there's costume swaps, right? So they should do, like, a Bison Ryu, right? They should do a, like, Chun-Li Jury, a Marissa a Marissa Menon, something like off the wall, like I don't know, like maybe like an Akuma Elena. You know what I mean? Think that would be cool. I'm thinking like they could do something along the lines of like a Yun and Yang Jamie. Yeah, like again, all these things would be so cool. A Jamie Luke. That would be cool, yeah, right? Maybe like a someone with Lily, something cool. I would like to see a JP on someone. Give a person a suit that shouldn't get a suit. But yeah, like you see how like they could like drum up interest in an event? Do it swap with Aki, just give her Fang shit. You know what I mean? They probably would do something like a Cammy or something. But like, you see how like they could like drum up interest in something and make an event out of it? Like, come on. That would be so dope. But no, like what they do is they give us $40 for a fucking like or a how's it called? Or a stream. Like, come on. That shit's whack. That shit is so whack. And it's boring. It's lazy. You know what I mean? It's corny. But my theory is that Capcom probably would like to do it, but they just don't see the like cost for it. They don't see like the profit for it. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go take a quick piss, and I want to talk more about the profit. You know what I mean? So I'll be right back, chat. Make sure to follow the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the stream. If you have a Prime, you can always toss it at me. I would love you for it. All right, I'll be right back, chat. Where's my BRB? Right there.
I'm back, y'all. There's a person who comes into my job who owns a bakery. So he gave us like a shit ton of big bagels. So I'm having a dry ass big bagel because I can't eat some cream cheese though. So the next big thing I wanted to talk about has less to do with Capcom and more to do with like the overall state of the world. And you see it a lot in gaming. We've seen it like start to creep up with micro transactions and shit. We see it with like esports instead of just like grassroots shit. But we see it even too with like everything's got advertisements. I remember, chat, when the iPhone first dropped. I'm old. I am the big 4-0. I'm an old hag. Fuck. I'll get that in a second. I'm an old hag. But I remember when the iPhone first dropped. I remember there used to be free games. Applications on the iPhone would just be free. Cool. A whack-ass game. It would suck. It was like, oh, look, the phone's new. All this stuff is like new. I used to have an app. It's so stupid. That all it did. Yep. I'm old. All this app did was it would show a glass of beer, and when you tipped it to drink, the beer would like float to your mouth, and it would show you like drinking it, right? That's all it was. It was a free app. Appreciate that. Skincare. Take good care of your skin. Don't be afraid to use some makeup. So, even if there was a game that you had to pay for, $5, full game, no advertisements. Right? Nowadays, everything's free. Every game is free, chat. Buy whatever game you want. It's free. Comes with advertisements, though. Everything is always free. Instant access. Get it right now. Everything's free. With advertisements. With additional fees. No. Free. Low cost. No problem. Is food from Uber Eats? Same price in the store. We're not going to charge you more. We probably will. Tip the driver and pay an additional $15 in fees. What was that? No, don't worry about it. Free ship. Free delivery. No problem. $15 in fees. It's frustrating, and I'll tell a quick story. Chico, what's up, homie? I went out to a jazz club a few months back. Now I got a chance to meet up with an old friend of mine. Love her to death.
We got to talk. We got to catch up. Chico. And we got to talking. And I said, one of the problems that we have in this world today, and I stand by it, it's problem that we have in this world today is that nothing has value unless you could turn a profit. You can't just do shit anymore. You have to make money. Everything is all for, but how do I get the bag? And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with trying to chase the bag. But there's no love anymore. There's no love of the game. People don't do shit because they enjoy it. They do it because, like, how can I make cash off it? And I'll prove to you. So many of you guys, it's fine. You're cool. So many of you guys will come to me and say, should I drop jury? And I go, why do you want to drop her? Well, because I can't win on her. So what? Well, I want to go to Evo and I want to go pro and blah, blah, blah. So you can't just play her for fun? Yeah, but like, I feel like it's a waste of time because I should just be playing something better. But don't you have fun playing this character? Well, yeah, but you have fun on her, then play her. If you don't play her. Can't just play the game just because you enjoy the game. You have to think about, how do I go pro? How do I make some content? How, you know what I mean? Like, there's no fucking enjoyment on it. So you have to profit in some way, even if it's just MR. Yeah, but what do I get out of it? What do I get out of consuming this shit? And that's what life is nowadays. That bite was too big. And that's the problem. Today, everything is about the bag. And I know some of y'all will be like, well, why wouldn't it be? Because we're all going to die. And the bag won't mean shit. You cannot take that shit with you. You could leave it for somebody. Can't take it, though. Sucks. We're all doomed to die. We are all doomed to have our bodies fail. We're all doomed to get sick. Knowing this, what do you do with the time? Gouge people out of their cash for a game? Like, go fuck yourself, Capcom. And I say this because everything in this world is all about the bag. People can't even just like if I could have my own place, pay all my bills, have food, water, internet, I'm good. I can have a bit more just for like some pleasantry shit, right? I'm good. And I think most of us would be fine with that. Right? If I could make just a bit more than what it takes me to live, I'm okay with that. So I could buy new fucking goth clothes, some makeup, some tacos, you know what I mean? Something to enrich my life. And I think most people would be like, that sounds fair. Let's talk about a person who is the head of a company that makes billions of dollars every year. Hey, would you give up all this cash and live slightly above your means so that the rest of us can like get some money? I would say, of course not. But all your needs are met. You have food, you have clothing, you have a house. Your family's good. Their family's gone to be good. You'll be fine. You just won't be really rich. Nope. Crazy. There's a story. Well, there's not a story. There's a question that I heard this one time. They said, if you owned a farm and the government said, you give us the farm, your family will still be good. You'll be absolutely fine. You just won't have a farm. But we're going to use the farm to feed everyone, including you. Would you give up that farm? To give up private ownership of land to benefit everyone else. Would you give that up? Some people will say no. And I understand. It's not how we live our lives. The answer should be yes. If you had a commodity that was necessary for life and you could give food to everyone and everyone gets to eat, or you get to make profit, the answer should be yes. Why am I saying this, Kale? Because not everything should be in pursuit of profit. Not everything should be to get the bag. The arts is one of them. The needs of humans is one of them. It shouldn't be, I own a private spring for water, but I'm going to sell it to Nestle so I can make maximum amount of cash so that they get to own it and now make maximum amount of cash while people go thirsty in the world. Like, there has to be a fucking Arab word for that. Like, I'm assuming haram, right? Right? It has to be. There has to be some, like, affront to God word for that. There has to be a word that is like that is like insult to God. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. I gave y'all apple trees and y'all sold the apple. People are hungry and y'all selling this shit and keeping it away from those who need it to the fucking pit of fire. What is it? Matthew 25? Matthew 25, the story of the sheep and the goats. I'm gonna read y'all some Bible shit, right? For all those who might believe, right? It says, when the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the angels with him, he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate the people from one another as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. He will put the sheep on the right, the goats on the left. Then the king will say to those on the right, come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since creation of the world. For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you came to visit me. And then the righteous will say to him, Lord, when did we see you hunger? When did we see you hungry and feed you? Or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in? or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you? And the king will say, truly, I tell you, whatever you did for the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Is it okay to believe in God? You do whatever you want. That's on you. I do not believe in God. So then, like, you would say, like, well, Kale, why are you reading Bible, right? It's because it says in this fucking book where, like, most of the world believes in some way, shape, or form that, like, you're supposed to do right by your fellow person. If you're a Christian, Jesus specifically, he doesn't tell you to do it. He commands you. The rest of it essentially goes, and those on the left, depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, yada, yada, yada. And they will ask, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger and blah, blah, blah? And he will say, truly I tell you, whatever you did, not for those of the least of you, you did not for me. And they will go away to eternal punishment. God specifically said, take care of people. You watch enough Papa Gut to find some abhorrent things in the Bible? Of course, right? The whole idea that, like, God doesn't say slavery's bad, and it's like, here's how you have slaves, right? Like, it's hilarious. God's like, yo, Moses, go get your peoples, go free them. And God fucking makes Pharaoh say no, and they fucking kill all the firstborns, right? Eventually, they get the fucking slaves, right? And he's like, all right, you guys are free. Cool. All right, now, if you guys want to own slaves, you guys were just slaves, so y'all know it's fucked up, right? But y'all can own slaves, right? You just can't enslave your own. You have to slave other people, and this is the guidelines on how to own slaves. And it's like, but didn't we just become free of slaves? Yeah, but that was them. Y'all, this is y'all, right? But okay, I say all of this to say this, right? But like, the holy book commends you and threatens eternal punishment. And what did we do? We created a world where all we do is chase profit at the expense of the good of others. Everything is about how much cash do we get. I'm going to bring up WWE, right? I'm a huge wrestling fan. I've been one since I was 5. Remember, I'm 40, right? I have watched pro wrestling mostly my whole life, right? Big fan of it, and I've started to fall out of love of it. I also said that slavery was good. I don't think the Bible says it's good. It doesn't condemn it, but it condones it. But the reason why I bring up wrestling, and this is not a judgment of any nation or the people. Okay, excuse me. It's not a judgment of the nation or the people. It's a judgment of the government, right? Just like I have judgment of my own, even though I'm not allowed to say that shit because I will be black bag, no one tell them. Most governments are fucking shit. And they don't really care for the people. They might do it to keep order, but like it's always gonna do shit that's like not really good for the people. WWE, every year, their big event is called WrestleMania. And they announced that they will have a WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. This is not a judgment of the nation, right? obviously I have my quarrels with some of their views and shit. Obviously, you know, freaking here I am, a gender fluid, non-binary person who mostly likes chicks, 5% dudes from time to time, right? It's like WWE makes so much fucking money. How much do they make? They make an easy $1 billion every year. Easily. Right? Easily. But it's not enough. And like part of that too is because they do accept cash from Saudi. Now walk with me because I'm kind of starting to like drift off, but it's for a reason. Right? I bring this up because WrestleMania has always been something that people can go to, right? It's always been a big event. It's always been expensive, but people would do shit like, I saved up for 2 years because I want to go, and this will be cool, right? And the prices have gone up, a lot. It's been like a 400% increase in prices across the board. It's because they are trying to like profit max now. The reason why I bring up the Saudi shit is because I can't go to that, right? It's like I probably couldn't go to one even still, but like I could have spent like a few $100 and gone to one in like Jersey or Manhattan or something, blah blah blah, right? And just gotten like really cheap seats or something. But like even those are a shit ton of cash now. But like, it's not in my country for one. Two, will I be allowed to come back into it with all the bullshit that's going on with the current administration? But on top of it, it's like I can't even go there and be myself and feel with confidence that I won't get in trouble. Like I'm not allowed to go to that. And it's all for the sake of profit, where they already had profit up the ass. They already had a record amount of profit. Like, peep this shit. Year over year, it just goes up. It's like rarely do they drop. Like around here is like when it started to get spooky around here. Like they had like some bad years and such. But like big boom here, big boom. Around here is where they start to drift off a bit. But if you notice, even in their worst years around here, they're still going up. But like, look, it's like since they started to profit max, like they're like going crazy. In like 4 years, they've gone up 25%. That's a crazy jump. Part of it, yes, is because of the cash that they take from Saudi. But like, even if they didn't, and they dropped off like a little bit, who fucking cares? So what? They don't make 1.3 billion? They make $1 billion? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's because they tried to profit max. When they started to go to Saudi, some people weren't allowed to go. The women weren't allowed to go. The next year they were, but they have to wear like all black and shit. It's like some people who were gay weren't allowed to go. Some people like Sami Zayn weren't allowed to go. He can go there now and he's well loved, but they told him not to come. And this, again, this isn't a knock to the Saudi regime. My point in saying is that people will get locked out based on trying to profit max. WWE just had a, this is kind of like a one-to-one. For the most part, in case you don't know, they used to run pay-per-view every month. It was like $50. But sometime around the WWE Network debut in 2014, they were goated for it. a network that was always on with like a huge amount of shit. And they only charged $10 for the whole catalog. In every event you could watch for $10, right? It was dope. What's up, Dumbuka? So for $10, you get every show that they ever had. And on top of it, all the new shows you got to watch. Then they got rid of that, and I think they went to Hulu, I think it was. Hulu or Peacock, I forget. It was one of them. Then they went to Peacock, and now they went to ESPN. Now, the interesting part about it was that with the change to ESPN, the price went up from like, what was it, like $10 to $14 to $30. You now have to spend $30 just to get the pay per view. So me, I did not buy it. I did not spend that cash. They priced me out. I can't justify spending $30 for that. It's just not worth it. And a lot of the people were like, yeah, we're not doing that. In the hope to profit max, they are making people disenfranchised. The reality is that they don't need the money. They already got the cash from ESPN, and it's a big deal. So to them, they're like, who fucking cares, right? I care, right? I give a shit because this is the shit that I like. This is the shit that I enjoy. And that sucks. And it's going to make me not want to watch pro wrestling. Eventually, people are going to stop watching. And that sucks. They're going to cannibalize themselves. So, you're going to ask me, why do I bring this up? Bring this up specifically because based on what we were just talking about, that's what they're going to do here. In the goals to profit max, they're going to make people less interested in Street Fighter 6. And they're not going to make as much cash as they want to. People probably will buy it, but I have a rule, right? When someone gives you their cash, your goal is that they smile as they do it. They feel that the money that they're giving has value. Is that they are going to get something equal to the amount that they're going to give. There's a common phrase. Would you rather pay for a lot of okay pizza or pay for a smaller amount of really good pizza? And the response usually is, I want the good shit. Who wants fucking a shit ton of something that sucks? Right? Who wants a fucking big plate of shit? Give me a small amount of fucking shit that's awesome, It's like, there's a spot near me that has vegan pizza. And the pie is $20 for a small pie too. But when I get it, I'm hyped to give it. I'm happy to give it. You know what I mean? Because I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna enjoy it. But have you ever gone out to eat and you're like, yo, I can't wait to go out to eat. I'm gonna get this, this, and this. And you get there and you're locked in and you're like, I'll have this, I'll have A, B, and C. And then they're like, I'm all out of B. And you're like, okay, well, I guess I'll get D then. You're like, okay, cool. And you're like, damn, I wish they had fucking C. I came here for that shit. It's like, you might enjoy the rest of it, but you're disappointed paying the bill. You're like, damn, I really wish I could have had B. You never want that shit. And it's the same shit for this here. Even if I pay for it, I probably won't. If I pay for it, I'm going to be like, ugh, fine. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be mad about it. I'm not going to enjoy it. And that's just going to make people not enjoy the company. It's going to make them not enjoy the game. It's going to make them not really enjoy the Capcom Cup as much as they should. Especially since we don't know what it's going to be. What if we pay the amount and it's all fucking ads? Imagine you paid this cash and you still got to watch ads. You have to hear JP. You have to hear that shit the whole time. There's ads, there's big, the whole time you're like, yo, I paid cash for this shit. This shit sucks. You don't know what you're gonna get from it. You don't know if this will be worth your money. And it's all for the sake of trying to profit max. When all they have to do is make shit that people want. They'll gatekeep shit. And it's the same shit as WrestleMania Mania. It's the same shit. Because every year we would get WrestleMania Mania. Right? And we paid $10 for it. But now we got to pay $30 for it. And it's the same shit. Like, the price has gone up. Nothing, the quality didn't go up. That's the point. The first event that they ran on ESPN gave it a C grade. So wait, the quality is C grade and you're charging me 3 times the price? It's crazy. Crazy. Capcom needs to really think about this. This is the first step in losing shit. Right? Everything that they do, it's all to profit max. Where's the love of the game? I get it. They're a business. But like, can I not feel you trying to profit max? That's the point. I shouldn't feel that. I should feel like you're giving me value because you love me. You know who does that shit well? Final Fantasy 14. The devs are so fucking cool. I always say, whenever I see the devs, I'm like, these fuckers love this game so much, and they're so grateful for us. Like, I always feel like the devs are like a fan of the game that they make. All they had to do was a special Capcom cut costume, nothing super complex with packet. Yeah, 100%. I talked about that earlier. It's all they had to do. I would have paid for it. And if I didn't pay for it, someone else would have. Sorry, I'm gonna see if I could find that post. Yeah, here. Yep, just like this here. Give us a stage. Some costumes. Like, what's crazy is that they could just have given us this costume. It's been fine. That's you in Warhammer. Devs are legendary. They started indie, became really, really big. Yeah, it's like, not for nothing. I should never feel the hand of the designer. I should feel like they really give a shit. And that's how I feel about Overwatch. This is why I bring up Overwatch a lot, is because they did well, then they did shitty, and then you see how much the fucking devs care. They're always trying to talk to the players. They're always trying to make changes that the players want. You know, they try to find value, and if they don't, they change it. They try to charge for the story mode, and people did not like that. So they stopped. They stopped doing the story mode. And then they said, hey, you know, we tried to do it. It wasn't great. So we're going to just focus on to trying to make a good game. And they have. No Man's Sky is probably the absolute best space game right now. They dug that game out of the trenches, and it's a ridiculously good thing. So, like, Don Buka, we can talk about this shit, right? Because, like, I met you through Street Fighter Duel. Street Fighter Duel is like an absolute good example, right? That game for like 2 years at this point has felt like a dying game. That game has felt like a dying game for like 2 fucking years. And they still come up with shit. But the wildest shit about the game is that they still drop shit. But the audacity for them to charge $50 for a unit, and the game still feels like a dying game. The game still feels like at any second they're going to turn the servers off. And they're like, new character, $50. And I'm just like, wait a minute. You haven't given us content at all. All you're doing is dropping paid units. '14's devs can't be better than Warframe. I don't know about that. The Final Fantasy 14 devs, not only is it a fucking amazing game, right? Not only is it an amazing game, but they run like a big event every year, the Fan Fest. And as long as I stay black, I'll never forget the music designer for Final Fantasy 14, Soken. When he was creating the best received expansion, probably the shit that keeps Square afloat, he was fighting cancer. And he was still putting out work. And like, I'll like never not cry when they talk about that. Because one of the producers, the main guy, he was talking about how like he put all this work in when he was like dying. And he was just glad that his friend's still alive. And I was like, these guys are awesome. They're fucking awesome. The fact that they took a dying game like Final Fantasy 14 and they recreated the whole game from scratch. They have made such an awesome like game, and it saved the company. That's dope. Randomly watching the history of the Warframe devs. All right, maybe if I get bored at work or something like that. I'm surprised that they're still putting an effort in these units. Also, being a gacha game, units are usually the content. I get it, but like, you know, the events are all the same. It's just changing assets. You know what I mean? There's still coming soon shit. Like, peep game, chat. Hold on. I always could look. Actually, no, the blue stacks don't work. Like, peep game. Oh, I have to do my shit. Maintenance is about to pop up. Thank you for my 10 tickets. Appreciate it. Not like I care. Like, chat, we talked about like outfits and stuff. Chat, why the fuck is this Chun-Li outfit so fucking good, chat? How come this outfit is so dope? Can we get this in Street Fighter 6? Can I get this outfit in Street Fighter 6? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Chat, how much would you pay for this Chun-Li outfit? I would pay $15 for this shit. You should see the upcoming jury. That's why I haven't used any of my tickets. Yes, please. Yes, please. My goat. But yeah, no, the reason why I brought this up, chat, is because there's a part in this game. Deep game, chat. Where is it? Where is the coming soon? Oh, the global operation. Look at this shit, chat. Do you see the shit over here that says coming soon? That part there on the screen. That part there on this side here that says coming soon. It's been that way since the game dropped. It's never coming. They're never going to drop this piece of content.
ever. It keeps saying coming soon. No content. No fucking content ever. They're never going to drop some content. It's bullshit. Can we get some fucking content? It's so annoying. But I say this because, you know, people will still wail in this game, so I'm sure they're making cash. Fine. But they would get me to drop cash if I felt like I was getting some shit that's worth. I'm going to be honest, chat. I dropped $30 on a unit because the unit's meta. You have to have this character, else you just can't bang. You cannot bang without Flame Chun-Li. You have to have it. It sucks because, you know, maybe they should drop a character that's not $30 that does something similar, right? Nope. Damn! Well, damn. Hanma! I have a mod request. I have a mod request. That shit is fire, yo. Is dead in the meta? For some bosses, though. At least from what I've seen, the top, you need Mech Zangief. Oh, yeah. Mech Zangief did just drop. True. Legendary Fae? Let me see. I don't know if this will work. Let's try though. I'm gonna need that. Don't show nobody though. But yeah, my point in that is that, like, when the content was coming out, I was like, dope. If there was a reason for it. Yup. You need 3 to 4 legends. Legendary's fair. I'm tight. I bought Nero. That's a good example. I dropped $50 on Nero from the Devil May Cry. And every time I see him, I'm like, this was a waste of cash. I feel bad about it. It made me not want to spend cash on any other legendary. Don't do it, B. Don't do it, B. Don't do it, B. It's frustrating too. And this is like it's a really topical thing to talk about. I believe the Saudi government is buying, was it EA? Yeah, they're trying to buy EA for $55 billion, right? Jared Kushner? Jared Kushner is involved? Jared Kushner? Yo, it's worse than I thought. It's actually worse than I thought. What the fuck? How did that dude get money? What the fuck? What the? How did that nigga get fucking bread? What the fuck? Yo, in case you guys don't know, Jared Kushner is the son-in-law of Donald Trump. Yeah, yo, facts. So the reason why that shit's bad is like the same game that you buy every year. All those games and shit. Like
the senior advisor to the president owns that shit. So it's like, if they own shit, understand any program you use has access to your computer. You agree to it. Most don't collect data horribly. You know what I mean? But they do collect. Jared Kushner was already millionaires. 55 billion though? Billion with a B? Being a millionaire and a millionaire is crazy. Billionaire is wild. But like the fact that he's gonna like partner up with like the Saudis, I'm assuming, right? What is it? Yeah. Saudi Arabia and Trump's son-in-law is buying that shit. It's crazy. Saudi having issues with sports washing. Fair. Look, and this is what I mean. Like, I'm not a big fan of how the world is going. Right? Rich billionaires and governments, they're owning too much shit. They're owning everything that you love. Didn't? A Saudi Arabian company, they own Evo, right? It's like, this isn't a critique of the government, right? Like, it's not a critique of the people and shit. But like, I'm sorry, like the government around us shouldn't own this shit. Because it's not like them owning it gives us more value. That's just the truth of it. It's not like it gives us more value. And they're close with the fucking Trumps. So if they're close with Trump, they're close with the U.S. government. It's not good that they have a hand in everything that brings us joy. That's not how things are supposed to be. Facts, Dombuka. Facts. It's crazy how the US government had a huge issue with TikTok farming information from the people, and they should have a problem with that. Right? Absolutely. But now they're going to do that shit themselves. I swear, this government, every time they accuse, it's always like, yeah, we're gonna do that shit too. Every time they fucking go, that person there is shitting their pants, I'm like, damn, they're gonna shit their pants. Every time, without fail. Every time they say that another person is doing shit, like, they always do it. It's so crazy. Absolutely. There is a level, like, there's a level of, like, it's in the background and who fucking cares, right? It sucks. Is it self-report at this point? Facts, right? It, like, sucks to say that, right? But, like, the idea was always, like, who fucking cares if Facebook has my data, right? Who fucking cares, right? But it's different. That's why I left X. Because I'm like, wait a minute. The US government, who I'm not a fan of, like where it's going toward, now has a person who works for the US government. And it's owned by like a person who like works for them. And it's close with like the president. I'm like, I can't be on X. It's like I'm on the platform Like, I'm on the platform going, I fucking hate waffles. And the person who owns the platform is like the waffle king. If this was fair and just, they wouldn't allow this shit. You know what I mean? And the reason why I bring this shit up with Street Fighter is because, like, everything that we enjoy is being gatekept. Is being gatekept, and it's being like it's being forced to profit the fucking rich constantly. And then at the same time, I'm going, they don't have to profit off of this shit. Their lives would still be great, even if they didn't profit off of this shit. It's the same shit with the Street Fighter stuff. Right? It's the same shit. It's the same shit here. Capcom is not going to stay afloat because they sell this shit. It's not going to change anything about them. They are not going to make as much cash as they think that they're going to make. And even if they did, it's not going to make our lives better. The value that we get off of this will not be worth the price of what we pay. Imagine being already homie wanting to watch Capcom Cup to get paywalled out harder due to Oh, I never thought about that, AJ Blues. That sucks. Gluttony doesn't just apply to food. Facts. You know, if I could be real for a second, chat, and I'm always real about shit. Many countries, especially South America ones, are fucked. That does suck. Mind if I use that quote? It's really, really cool. It's frustrating because, right? And this is a personal thing for me. So if you guys don't mind if I'm just like real with you guys. I get very depressed when I play Street Fighter. And the reason why I get sad about it, is because I wanted to do this for a job. I wanted to profit max. You know what I mean? I wanted to farm. But it's not because I wanted a big house. It's not because I wanted a fancy car, a yacht. You know, I wanted to do well so that I could help my mom. Right? I remember the last time I talked about this, someone made fun of me for it on stream. So I'm like a little upset about it. But I keep saying this shit. It like breaks my heart. The fact that my mother wants to retire. And I could feel it. I could feel the fact that she doesn't retire not because of me. I'm not saying it's because of me. But she wants, when she goes, for me to be in a good place. So I know she's trying to like work hard so that I could like put her in the ground and blah blah blah. And I'm not in a great place when it comes to cash, and shit's getting harder. But I wish I was in a position where I could tell her to retire, come live with me in my place, and take care of her because she's worked hard enough. And that is something that I think we all want. We want to take care of our parents the way that they took care of us. But obviously, when I'm on a losing streak and I see when I see the viewer count go down, I get very sad about it. I get upset. And it's not just my mom. I always said that if I ever made a lot of cash, I would put all my friends on as much as possible. I mean that. I 100% mean that. One of my best friends, I love her to death, Maya. I always said I wish I had cash to pay you to do art for me. Don't let Tesla boy talk shit about retirement. What do you mean? Yeah, right. Most definitely. Whenever I think about stuff, I'm always like, yeah, but how can I help a person? Because my needs are very small, right? So like, I have a friend of mine. I want to pay her to make Elon Musk. I wish I could pay her. Just drop a band on her and be like, yo, I need like 20 emotes, yo. Here you go. Right? I wanted to pay a friend of mine. If I had bread, I would pay a friend of mine to take my videos and just make memes out of them. Just make a meme channel just for my videos. He's like the meme whisper. He's fucking hilarious. He's got a great mind for. He's funny as shit. And I wish I could be like, yo, could you like take these clips and just memeify them, just make a new channel, just to toss some bread at him. You know, I have so many friends that need help. I would love to have a big house just to invite friends to. You know what I mean? And be like, yo, if you need a place to crash, it's all you. Food's in the fridge. It's all you. Right? I wish I had friends who streamed. I could like not take over, I'm not saying that, but have a support for their stream, you know? Right? Like I wish I could be like, yo, I believe in your stream, you're fucking great, blah blah blah. I have a team of creators to help me out. We are gonna put you on and just make the content that they want to make. Do you know what I mean? There's so many people out there that are talented, who are cool as shit, that I wish I could be like, yo, how can I support you? You know? And of course, it would be like mutually beneficial, right? And it sucks that I have to like think about profit maxing and shit. But like, Angel Doge like fucking sews shit, right? And he makes stuff. Like I wish I could just throw bread at him and be like, yo, I need some merch, B. I need some cool shit. Here's some bread, yo. Work with me. That's what I want to do. I had a thought today, right? Like there's a empty Sears near me. Big huge lot. And I'm like, the government should buy this shit and just make some housing. And then the first thought that came up was, yeah, but how would they profit? How would they earn a buck? How would they pay for it? Obviously, like, it costs cash to like run it. It can't just be a complete loss. And then I'm like, someone rich should do that. And I'm like, how would I do it? You know what I mean? It's like I'm always trying to think about shit. And it sucks. I have so many friends that are artists that are so cool. I have so many friends who stream that are so cool. Like I see like what like Speed does and what Kai does. And like obviously I'm not interested in having content like that, but I'll give you an example. There is it's so crazy that like the FGC does not do this shit. If I had bread, chat, like that, I would be flying people out just to be on the stream. Right? I'm not going to play Street Fighter today. Every month I have to do inventory for my job, and tomorrow is my inventory day. So I'm probably not going to be on for much longer. That's why I'm just doing like some yapping and shit. Like it would be cool if I could be like, yo, Kraden, come through, son. Make some content, stream, Just chop it up. That would be fun to watch, you know? Make an event out of it. What's up, Crazy? Oh my god. What's up, Crazy? Crimson. We aight. But like, how come we don't see that shit with like Punk and Mena, right? Like, fly his ass out, make an event out of it. How can you put your boys on? That's what I'm saying. Like, why put your boys on? Put your dick on the phone, yo. Like, put the fucking dick on the phone, y'all. So when I think about like having bread, I'm always like, how can I put someone on? That's what I'm always like. And I wish I could do that shit. Even now, as we talk about it, right? I'm like, yo, like, even as I see this shit here, yeah, but like, even if they don't fuck with each other, it's beneficial to each other. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be them. It could be anyone, you know? Why does like nephew not get jack on the shit? You know what I mean? Seeing Kale with cat ear headsets, I fuck with it. But like, even now, as I see this shit, right? It's incredibly clear that Capcom is moving toward of esports and is gonna try to milk us in the wrong way. I like being milked, chat. I love being milked. I talk about the show all the time. I'm like, I need it on my desk now. Oh, it's so good. That's what I'm saying, right? But they're doing it the wrong way. And it's gonna make me not enjoy shit. So now I'm like, yo, I've been thinking for a while of doing like a tournament, a community one, right? In some way. IDOM, Kami Smug, yeah, yo, those are fun to watch. I'm like, I'm not a huge fan of them, but it does create good content, you know? They should have a podcast. They make some content, content. Put me on, yo. Let me make the content, yo. Yeah, like, I'm starting to think, like, do I finally pull the trigger on the diabolical cup? You know what I mean? And just have it for like us for a bit, you know? Just get my reps in and shit. Make our own shit. That's why shit like, you know, TNS is good. Can opener, that shit is good. I know that Miss Patricia does the Salty Soiree every month. That stuff is important. Bring back offline events, yo. You pay 40? I'm not paying for 40. Suck my dick. I'm not paying that shit. If I do, I told y'all, I'll have the reflection in my glasses. $40 is crazy, B. That's crazy. $40 is crazy. $10, I'd be like, all right, whatever. Some people aren't, though. Some people are like, yo, like, this kind of shit is like, this kind of stuff is standard in Japan. Nigga, I'm not in Japan. Like, I don't give a shit. Yo, I hate when people does that. Yo, I hate a motherfucker. I'd be like, yo, I didn't eat all day. And they're like, yo, some people don't eat at all. You can shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. No one's talking about those niggas, right? We're talking about this nigga. Like, I hate when people do that shit. They're the worst, yo. If you think that's bad, you should shut the fuck. I hate. Straight up. That shit don't put belly. It's not like I'm sitting there like, yo, you're right. Kids in Africa. Like, ooh, I'm full. Of course not, yo. Of course not. I'm just saying, chat. I'm getting more and more like I haven't even talked about Street Fighter as a game. That's the why I've been on live for 2.5 hours, and we've talked about Capcom as a business, their lack of will to make new shit, or their incapability to make shit. I talked about the world events and how like everyone's just trying to own shit, everyone's trying to profit max. How the government's trying to take away every joy that we have. How the fuck the government shut down? It should be fucking illegal for that shit to happen. The government has the audacity to tell me what I can or can't do, but then they don't do their job. Get the fuck out of here. And they mad because I use some girl juice from time to time. Shut the fuck up. But saying in Africa, it's different if it's like if you're being picky with food. I can understand that, not to stand up for not to stand up for your moms and shit, right? If I was like the like head of Earth, right? Y'all might not get the shit that you like, but everyone on Earth would have food, right? Like you might not get the Cool Ranch chips, you might get the nacho cheese, but hey, everyone would have some. You wouldn't have a Burger King on every corner. You wouldn't have Burger King, McDonald's, blah, blah, blah. But you might have fucking like kale burger, right? But everyone gets to eat. That's what I'm talking about. Starbucks on every corner? Get the fuck out of here. Shut the, like, we're not doing that. There's no shot. Fuck out of here, B. You telling me CVS, Walgreens, Dwayne Reed, all the same fucking shit? Nah, B. What's on the kale burger? You're not gonna like what I gotta say. There's no meat on it. If I were to make my own burger, it would probably be a knockoff of like the Big King from Burger King, which is essentially a knockoff of like the Big Mac. Yo, chat. Yo, can we talk about food? Let's fucking change topics real quick. Where's the meat? I got your fucking meat right here. Get rich, buy a cul-de-sac, put the squad in, get a gas station built on the exit. Yup. That shit better be fire on your ass. All right, yo, chat. Peep game, yo. You never tried vegan food? Have you ever had a vegetable that's vegan food? Have you ever had rice and beans? There's your vegan food. Like, what the fuck? Of course you have. Have you ever had corn? Welcome. You're now a vegan. So, if you guys don't know, yeah, you just don't eat meat. You don't eat meat or anything that comes from an animal. You eat corn the long way. Like, yo, all right, so peep game, chat. Yo, so before I went vegan, I thought about this a lot. I've thought about going to school for the culinary arts. I've always thought about this, right? Obviously I didn't, but I always had an idea of having a food truck. Excuse me. And I always wanted to make like the most fat boy shit of all time, right? So I always wanted to make a soul food burrito. Walk with me on this shit. Kale cooks just in Street Fighter 6. If I had my own place, I would do more cooking streams. If I had my own place, I would probably stream my life a lot more. To take fish, that's crazy. That's crazy. But aren't you like from aren't you I'm gonna get this wrong. Aren't you from Jamaica or Guyana or something along those lines? I know y'all niggas love fish, right? Lot of mercy. I thought about this shit. I would love to make a soul food burrito. Now walk me on this. I'm talking about rice and peas. I'm talking about fried chicken, collard greens, mac and cheese. Like, that would be crazy. I know that shit would bump. What is this? What is it? Oh, what the fuck is this? That makes sense.
Can I get a beef taco, extra cheese?
Oh, I've seen this before.
Oh, we don't do that here, sir.
I've seen this.
Can I offer you our vegan gluten-free broccoli tacos with cashew cheese?
Hold up, she's cooking. She's fucking cooking. Wait a minute. Stop. Wait. That sounds mad good.
You are vegan gluten-free broccoli tacos with cashew cheese?
Yes. What the fuck?
Well, what the hell did you just say to me?
Broccoli tacos.
I asked for a taco, not a vegetable.
It is a taco,
It is a taco. Shut the fuck up, pussy.
sir. We just use broccoli instead of meat and spinach wraps instead of tortillas.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
So it's not a taco at all.
It is.
How about some chicken fajitas? Can I do chicken fajitas?
Nah,
No
dog.
chicken fajitas either,
No chicken
sir.
fajita.
How about some crispy kale lettuce wraps?
A what wrap?
Crispy kale wrapped in lettuce with a side of vegan coleslaw.
So it's a salad wrapped in a salad.
Yeah.
With a side of salad.
It's
Yeah.
not delicious.
All right, look, can I just do like a burger or something?
Absolutely.
Oh, cool, fine.
Black bean.
What kind would you like?
Just like a regular hamburger.
Yeah, we don't do that. How about a grilled cauliflower burger?
Yo. Hold on. Y'all fucking with me. Now, all right, chat. No one's allowed to make fun of me because I cannot spell cauliflower. Cauliflower. Stop. Yo, stop lying, chat. You telling me this don't look good? Hold up, chat. Oof. Oof. Blend that shit up. Stop fucking with me, chat. Stop you telling me that shit don't look good? That shit looks crazy good. That shit looks slamming, dog. Oh. Get that shit out of your face. Yo, stop playing. What's up, Cayman? What's going on, baby? That shit looks ridiculous, dog. Mr. Vegan, yo. Dr. Vegan, excuse me. That shit looks... I hate this kid, yo. That shit looks ridiculous. Who is this? Is this the chick?
These delicious
No, it's not.
chipotle cauliflower steaks take just 30 minutes to get on the plate, and the entire meal will provide you with a pretty satisfying 26 grams of protein. First, you'll want to remove the leaves from the cauliflower and slice the head into steaks. Save the leftover cauliflower for another recipe and char the cauliflower steaks in a griddle pan. Then we combine chipotle paste, tomato puree, olive oil, red wine vinegar, and salt. We brush most of it all over the cauliflower. We add a tin of chickpeas to the remaining.
Oh, it's the
Throw
same
them on
one?
the tray and bake until the cauliflower is tender. To complement the spicy chipotle, we create a tangy and herby dressing using coriander, parsley, garlic, more red wine vinegar, olive oil, and salt. Then it's just a case of plating up with some yogurt and getting stuck in.
Okay, this one don't look as good as the other one, but I know it bumps, yo. I know it bumps, yo.
Enjoy.
Yo, bumps. So yeah, yo, don't sleep on cauliflower, chat. Cauliflower is yo. Don't y'all, yo. This is my like favorite dish, yo. I love this dish so much. This shit fucking bumps, yo. Let's do aloo gobi.
Aloo gobi is a warm, spicy, and comforting vegetarian curry from northern India, and this is my way of cooking it. It's delicious with fresh cilantro, a good squeeze of lemon, a dollop of yogurt, and roti or naan bread. Buonissimo. To make it, add
Insane. Oh, I know, yo. I know this shit's is about to bump, yo. In a wok. Oh. Oh. Make that masala real quick. Copy. 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 I know this shit's about to fucking slap, chat. Oh, the cauliflower in that bitch. Stain that shit up. The potato? Oh, the coriander. Ridiculous, son. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway. Cauliflower, don't sleep on it, chat.
What?
We use cauliflower instead of a patty and flaxseed crackers instead of a bun.
Yeah, that's not a burger. That's a flour on a cracker.
It's really delicious.
It's really good.
Can I just get a sandwich?
Sure.
Sure.
What kind?
Just like something simple, like a turkey sub or something.
Yeah.
I'm about to run up on a cow. You better not! What the fuck?
We don't do turkey here, sir. How does a tofu spinach sub sound?
It sounds depressing.
Instead of turkey, you get tofu. Instead of bread, you get almond. And instead of eating animals, you save the planet.
Okay, listen, lady. I don't care about the planet when I'm hungry.
The tofu sub is one of my favorites.
What about like a tuna fish sandwich?
Yeah.
Yo. Chat. Don't fucking sleep on vegetables, yo. Don't sleep, chat. This is my favorite thing to.
Lunch obsession.
Oh!
5 minutes, healthy.
I love making this shit, chat.
The curry chickpea sandwich.
Fantastic.
This shit slaps, chat. Don't fuck with me.
First, chop garlic in a small red onion, a can of cooked chickpeas.
Okay.
Mash that a little bit. Then we need some creamy tahini.
Mhm.
I'm seasoning it with paprika and curry powder.
Slaps.
When you like it spicy. Some agave or maple syrup, salt to taste, and
Mix,
a
mix,
teaspoon
mix.
of lemon. Then combine everything.
You telling me that shit don't look good? Fuck what you might have heard. Fuck a tuna Fuck a tuna. This shit bombs, chat. Ridiculous.
We don't do fish here, sir. How about a raw asparagus cashew melt?
Jesus Christ.
That don't sound too good, I'll be honest.
How about you serve some real food?
Sir, we firmly believe in a raw, vegan, gluten-free diet.
Chat. Fuck with me, chat. The only diet that is seen to reverse heart disease is a whole food, plant-based diet. Especially if it's raw food.
It's simply the healthiest, most sustainable way to eat.
Lady, I don't care about sustainable. I don't care about healthy. I care about food in my mouth that does not taste like shit.
Well, you're in luck, because everything here tastes delicious.
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
Why don't you give this raw, gluten-free cupcake a try?
It's free, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Wow, it's actually really good. That's vegan?
Yep.
No meat?
Nope.
No dairy?
Nope.
No gluten?
Nope.
I don't want it.
Wow. I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed.
So, would you like a full order?
No.
Wait, what?
I mean, it's good. It's good for for vegan food. It's not good for food, you know?
No, I don't.
Alright, what about drinks? You got drinks?
We have all natural, organic, fresh pressed juices.
Do you have all natural, organic, fresh pressed tequila?
We don't serve alcohol.
Wait, hold on, back up. So no meat, no cheese, no bread, and no alcohol?
I will say, chat, the one thing I miss is cheese. I fucking miss cheese so fucking bad. Chat, I'm going to be 100%, and I want y'all, I don't want any judgment. I would suck all the dicks in the world to be able to get a vegan cheese pizza that tastes like a regular cheese pizza. All the dicks.
All?
Correct.
Do you hate happiness?
Excuse
All of them.
me?
I'm just curious if you hate all things that are amazing.
That's rude.
I mean, okay, you got a weird diet. All right, I get it. I'll give you
All of them.
that. But no alcohol?
Chat, y'all don't know. You ain't about the dairy? Look, I'm not here to talk shit. I'm not here to say you all should go vegan. That's not what I do. But what I will say, vegans got to get their cheese game up. It just don't hit. It just don't fucking hit.
Like, how do you make your...
Trump and Musk are all of them. I said this shit to a friend of mine. I would gladly take back shots from both of those men if it means that they would just go the fuck away and we could like be safe and like be free, right? I would take one for all of Earth if they would just go the fuck on, right? Yeah. Imagine. Well, my theory is Trump's a little zesty. What's up, Cayman? You didn't hear anything, yo. You didn't hear anything.
Problems go away.
By meditation and therapy.
I tried meditation once. I fell asleep for 3 days. And therapy? What's the point in paying someone to tell you shit that you already know?
Sir, you're entitled to your own opinions.
What's going
Are you
on?
gonna order something or not?
Alright, I'll just have a steak and a beer, please.
I ain't asking questions I don't want answers to. All I'm saying is,
Yes.
yo, that fucking day was hilarious, Cayman. Have a good night, AJ Blues. Thanks for coming through, dog. Appreciate you. I'll never forget that day. That stream was hilarious, Cayman. Yes. 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 Other favorite is Blacking can't play ball. Blacking can't play ball. What does that mean? What the fuck is it called? Made it to goal 3. My goat. Keep that shit up. Keep that shit up.
I'm real humbled by it. And you can guarantee that every day that I'm going to lay it down for the people of America. As Senator Tim Scott, thank you for your leadership. I'm real humbled by it. And you can guarantee that every day that I'm going to lay it down for the people of America. As Senator Tim Scott, thank you for your leadership. I'm real humbled.
That shit's hilarious, yo. That shit's fucking hilarious, yo. That shit is fucking... Yo, I say this shit all the time. This man might be the worst man to ever exist. But if he wasn't the president doing all this shit, he would be the funniest man that ever lived. I'm just saying. I hate him.
And again, I said to Vladimir Putin, I said, don't do it. You can't do it, Vladimir. You do it, it's going to be a bad day. You cannot do it. And I told him things that what I do, and he said, no way. And I said, way. And again, I said to Vladimir Putin, I said, don't do it. You can't do it, Vladimir.
That shit's hilarious. There's a dude on Instagram that I follow that essentially just takes all of his zesty shit and he just acts it out. Let's see if I can find that shit. Yup. 100%, yo. He said, don't do it. He said, no way. I said, way. That shit's hilarious. I don't think I can find. Is it under Explore? Whoa, you guys cannot see my Explore. God damn. Zam Zaddy Zone Zoo is Zaddy. This one here. Yeah, this is great. Hold on. This shit here.
And I say that in all due respect to women, and I love women. But this is a guy that was all man. This man was strong and tough. And I refuse to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there, they said, oh my God. That's unbelievable. I had to say it.
Hilarious.
Arnold Palmer was all man.
Fucking hilarious. It's too much, chat.
But Arnold Palmer
it's
was
too
all
much.
man.
That is not the original creator. But yeah, no.
I forgot how we got to. Yeah. So yeah, I would take back shots from Trump if he would just go the fuck away. 100%. Y'all wouldn't take back shots for Trump for me? Like, word? Y'all hate me like that? Y'all don't fuck with me?
But
That's
Arnold
crazy.
Palmer was all,
Not that one.
but Arnold Palmer was
Yo,
all man.
where's the
And I
original
say that in
fucking...
all due respect to women.
Where's the original clip, yo? What an evil thing to say? That's crazy. Y'all ain't trying to fuck with me? That's crazy. There's things I would do to make him go away. I'm just saying, yo. I would show up to the blow bang if I could keep y'all all safe. Just saying. Oh my god, this fucking video. I forgot about this shit. This shit's still getting liked. I don't think I can watch it from here. Damn. I can't pull this shit up. Damn, I can't pull it up from here. But yeah, we gotta be good. Because they're watching us shut. We gotta be good. Yeah, you can always tell that like my ADHD is wild because I don't even remember how we got here. I do not remember how we got here. Okay, that's enough Instagram. I've found myself in a fucking scroll. Mob B. So yeah, how did I get here? Vegan. Oh yeah, so I brought this up because I always think about like how cool it would be to have like my own food cart. I always thought that would be cool. I would make like fat boy shit. Yo, if I had my own food cart, I would need to learn how to make a shawarma. I would have to learn how to do it. But Cayman wouldn't fuck with me though, because it wouldn't have meat on it. I know he wouldn't fuck with me. He would be super disappointed in me. But yeah, that's how we got onto the topic of food and shit. But yeah, if I ever popped off, yo, that's how I think about shit. I'm always like, if I could pop off, how can I put my peoples on? Come through the crib. We'll all have food. Be cool, yo. I think that would be cool as hell. But no, we have these people in government and shit that just want to fucking take. And that sucks. Yo, Hanma, this fucking mod is great, yo. And act like I don't know nobody. That shit's hilarious, yo. And act like I don't know nobody. That shit's too funny. I'm in partial engine. Slot 1, I agree actually. I definitely agree. Oh, this is not the right one. I'm bugging. Easily. Slot 7? Oh. That's cool.
If only Capcom dropped shit, yo. If only Capcom said, we'll just make it. Right? If only Capcom said, we'll just do it. Yeah, no, I think she does look good at it. Yeah, no, that's what we were talking about today. The fact that like Capcom will do some shit like, we want you to pay fucking $27 for a fucking pay-per-view to watch the Capcom Cup, which should be a celebration of the game that we all love. And on top of it, one point I didn't make is like the fact that like is like big events like this should be the reason why people start playing the game. This is supposed to be like one big advertisement to your game. This is why I know Capcom is fucked up, right? Is because if this was a billboard for the game that you love and the game that you're gonna make, and new people came into the game, as long as you have some content, they'll buy it. There's a reason why, like when SK started to play, she bought the costumes right away. You know what I mean? She came on, she saw that there was like some costumes and shit, and then she bought some. She bought the Chun-Li one, and she bought the Jury one, at least, right? Imagine that you're new to a game, like. The point that I made earlier was with Rivals. Let's say you watch an event and you're like, oh, that character in Rivals is cool as hell. I want to play the game. And then you log on and like the character that you like, you're like, oh my God, this costume is so nice. I have to have this one. And then you buy it. That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go. You bring a person in and you're like, yo, a costume? Fire. I got to have it. That's how I was with Squirrel Girl. Right? Personally, I didn't buy it. Right? But like the moment I came on, I was like, yo, this outfit though? Gorgeous. Ridiculous. Yeah. They should be trying to fucking max out on this shit. Like, I didn't even know that she had this. I'm about to log in now and just buy the shit, yo. That's crazy. That shit's gorgeous. I saw this shit. Ridiculous shit. This is how I'm trying to blow. This is how I'm trying to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Crazy. I didn't even know that this shit was in the game. This is wild, chat. This is great. But like, again, Capcom knows that they're cooked. That's my theory. Is that they know that they're cooked. Yo, play my shit, dog. Come on. That's cute as hell. Oh, her tail's cool. That's dope. That's cool as hell. That's how I know that Capcom's cooked. Is because they're like, yo, we don't have some content. So even if we bring them in, it's not like we can like... even if we bring them in, it's not like we have some content. All Capcom has got to do is drop some skins, take away this dumb pricing shit that they do, and keep making some content. I could fix this shit. 110%. 4 big updates per year, minimum. New character, new costumes, a new phase. I think I said balance changes. Right? Minimum. Just do that. If a skin costs $5, that's what you charge. But what Capcom should be doing, low key, is they should up their price for skins. And just offer more. The problem that they have now is that I would pay $10 for good skins for Jury. But if they did other things, it would mean a lot more. So for an example, if I get a skin, it changes the walkout and it has a special effect on like some of the stuff. Like it changes the DI, it changes the VFX for the Fuha. If it did all that stuff, I'd easily pay $10. I would pay $10 like 5 times a year. Easily. I would have seasonal events. They do this shit from time to time. Right? They do this shit from time to time, but I haven't seen it done in a while. And I said this shit and I stand by it. One of the biggest things that they fuck up on is by not making people want to go into the battle hub. Or just have a different quote. I know there's like a competitive integrity shit, but man, look. We're trying to profit max, right? I thought that was Cayman for a second. What the fuck? When's my last giant attack been on? There should easily be a giant attack every month. They should pick a character every month and do this event. Tournament mode. Chat. This is one of the coolest functions of Street Fighter 6. This is one of the coolest things that they have in here. Chat. Give me a 1 if you've played in a tournament. Give me a 2 if you have not. Tournament mode is so fucking dope. Tournament mode is really cool. They should do more of this shit. I think it's really cool. It's a bit janky. You should still do it. It's free. It's free and you get shit. Who cares? You just get shit. It's dope. Yeah, same here. Yup. Same here. Absolutely. Yup. That's the reason why I haven't done it. Yeah, see, it broke on me here. See how it says 1-to-1? Because I got disqualified. This stuff is cool, yo. This one here, I got disqualified too. I just didn't get a chance to play. This one here, I think I lost. I lost him. This is cool as hell, yo. I love this kind of shit. This is so dope. This one I think I lost to a Honda player. Or was it I guess it was an Akuma? This stuff is so cool, yo. No. But it's because I forget that this shit exists. But my whole point has always been the battle hub should be the reason why people come into the game. It's dope. The battle hub should be where you go when you want to start a game. But I also understand why people don't. But like from here, guess what? You can go into rank. Where is it? Am I bugging? What the fuck is it? Is it R? Yeah, you can go into rank. You can just go into rank from here. You go into rank. You can create a room. What they should do is that they should offer a way to go into training room from here too. Like, not for nothing. This should just be what you load into whenever you want to play. 100%. I will never forget. I thought the coolest thing ever is during the beta, everyone was in the battle hub. Everyone was in the hub. And I thought that was so dope. I remember coming in here and I remember seeing this first spot here. Everyone was around there. This one here should be live footage. Absolutely. My view has always been there should be stuff here. Fine. But there should be a setup here. That's the stream one. So people should like want to get on it and it should show the match there. That's my view. That's what they should do. If Capcom should find ways to get people into the hub. That's number one. They have to do that shit. Right? If they don't do that, then it's pointless to sell shit here. Many of those, that's it. It's pointless to sell shit here because no one cares about their avatar. Right? You only care about them if you look at them. Like, it's silly. There's no reason to care about your avatar if you don't come in here. What the fuck is going on, B? Yeah, cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, if there's no reason to care about your avatar, there's no reason to come in here. And like a big reason why I say you should like care about the shit. That's funny. Sun drip woo. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, nasty bye. I forget who that is. That's someone in stream. I forget who it is though. But yeah, so like I forget tournaments exist. Like this shit here that pops up. This isn't worth it. This is not how it should be. What they should do is you should come into the hub by default, and it should show you here like stuff like here there should be stuff to do every day, daily. Right? There should be something to do here daily that you earn shit for. World Tour mode is cool if that's what you're into. I low-key think it's cool. But I think there's no reason to do it. Because there's no interest in your avatar. Again, I keep saying it. You have to care about your avatar. If you don't, there's no reason to do half the stuff in this game. Other than just go into rank. But they have to get you in here so that you can do events. And there has to be rewards. So like the giant attack thing is cool, right? And the reason why it is because... because it has the giant attack stuff, right? And with the giant attack... Oh my god. You're hitting the wrong button. With the giant attack, they sometimes will have like its own battle pass. And you can get like colors. But they could easily add like every month there's a giant attack. And there's a special costume that you get that's linked to whoever it is. So like if they do like a giant attack jury, the only way to get the costume is by doing the giant attack, which brings you into the hub. Yeah, I get that. I get why they don't, but I understand why it's annoying too. I get you. But yeah, no, they have to run more events and give you a reason to want to do it. I think that's cool. I think that's important. Baddie alert. Uh-oh. Oh, whoops. Did I absolutely... Oh, whoops. I voted for someone. I didn't mean to. Damn. Ooh, I didn't get a chance to vote for them. But yeah. This game has so much potential. They don't reach their potential. And that's frustrating. It's really frustrating. They could be doing so much more. And then if they want to charge me $40 for that shit, maybe. That's a big thing for me, right? It's just the value of it. I just don't see a value. Like, what comes in here, chat? What's gonna be here? This is typical fucking Capcom. Coming soon. Has anything ever been here? Has anything ever been here? It's annoying. What's the point of clubs? Can we get some shit with clubs? So you're telling me I can come here and sit down and watch advertisement? This is so fucking chalked up. I can come here and watch this, bet. Why can't I come and watch Capcom Cup? Think about how dumb this shit is, chat. They put an advertisement for a game that I already fucking bought. That I'm already playing. Why is there an advertisement for the game that I'm already playing? It's so silly. The jury buffs are in the stands. Don't tell me about it. Please. Shout outs to jury ass enjoyers, yo. It's like, look. There's advertisements for shit already in the game. Fine. Can I just, like, see what's in the fucking shit? Jury ass enjoyers. What? I gotta buy this shit. So, like, this is cool. This is the kind of stuff that I mean. Like, this is a cool event. Cool. I'm with it. This game could be better. Could be so much better. Like, this shit here is cool as hell. There's so much you could do with this shit. It's so dope.
How do I get out of here? Anyway, I think I'm all rented out. So I'm probably gonna call it here. There is a chance that I am not online tomorrow. The reason is because I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. I might stay by my mom's, because the appointment's closer toward her. So I might not be on tomorrow. So I might just go by her and just like stay there and sleep on her couch or some shit. Bring in. Have a good night, Alma. Thanks for coming through on me. So I might turn in myself. So there's a chance that I'm not here tomorrow. I'll keep you guys in the know. Make sure to head over to the Discord. I'm gonna adjust my bot. I'm gonna start doing at everyone for when streams go live. So mute the channel if you don't want to get those. But I'm probably gonna do those too. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for chilling out. Thanks for hearing me out. Hopefully Capcom changes their mind on this $40 shit. If they don't, just know that I said that if they don't, we're fucking cooked, because that means Capcom is fucking broke and they want some cash, and they're not going to give us some content that's worth $40, and that sucks. Because we all would pay $40 for some content. A bundle of new outfits that's for Capcom Cup, we would have bought it. No problem. But here we are. Not. But that said, y'all, thanks a lot for coming through. I love you all. Have a good one. Tell your loved ones that you love them.